So a few things I want to go over first. Pubg Mobile. So download these 3 maps, please, otherwise I'm going to be a bit mad at you and you get one of those. So please get that done ASAP. I'm going to go over some map strategies, how to maximize supplies without dying, and utilizing small communities, ideally. So pay attention to your maps. So let's get right to it. Have a little nap while this is waiting to match. Always exciting. You guys still awake? Here we go. So I'm going to take a look at my mini map here first. See where our trajectory is. See we're going right across boot camp. That's a pretty big jump spot. Let's not die, so we're going to go to a small community just in between there. Always watch your mini map here. See where you are. Take a look at your little yellow marker at the top of your map here. Tells you how close you're getting. Also, it's going to note where your parachute is automatically going to deploy at that point. Let's try to get as close to a building as possible so we don't land in the middle of anywhere and become sitting ducks, basically. First thing we're going to do is supply up. I basically pick up every single thing I see and go through the backpack later and dump the stuff that is useless. Just going to fast forward here. No sense to watch all this. Picking up everything except for gas cans. Unless you like gas cans, of course. So I snagged a little 2x scope. That's a good score. Hang on to that. Come in handy. You'll notice here that I'm in crouch mode, basically just to stay a little bit under the windows. Last thing you want to do is take a headshot through a window and die immediately for a stupid reason like that. Let's take a look at our map here now, see where the circle is forming. Still have boot camp in sight. There's our center. Zoom in a little bit, scroll around, see where you are. Hit a small community on the way. That's the idea here. So we're going to make a run for it now. Basically, when you leave this little village, always take a look back. Just make sure nobody was waiting around, just waiting for you to make a mistake. We're about 200 meters out, so it's a decent little run. Fast forward that. You'll notice here that I put my gun away. That will definitely let you run a little bit faster. So put your guns away if you know you're safe. And usually take them back out as soon as you approach another community. You never know. Just take a look back. Make sure you weren't followed. Always safe. No sense running out into fire. Check these couple of little houses. Try not to double check houses. Just a waste of time. I like to open my doors and leave them open so I know, because I know I'm going to be taking off again pretty much right away. You can hear some footsteps here. Just hide it out, try to find out where it's coming from. Get your best weapon ready. Scope out your surroundings. This guy will make a mistake, and I will maximize on it. Gonna close my doors here. That gives me a bit of an advantage in case he comes looting. Opens the door, know exactly where it's coming from. Bam, bam, bam. In the head. There's some gunshots here. Take a look at your mini map. Locate the direction it's coming from. Just get your eyeballs ready. Always watching my alive button here as well in the top left corner. Just to see if somebody got picked off. Listen again. Look. So you're going to see these blood splatters. Shows the direction you've been shot from. I'm going to zip it around right away, see where he came from. As soon as he peeks his head over that corner. Nice job. Good time to snag a little bit of an energy drink here. Just to top up that upper bar. I'll go over that later. Check out the top left corner here now, the alive. Watch it dump. Let's go prone here to grab these supplies from the guy that we just killed. I never really get the supplies immediately, just in case somebody else is watching. And remain prone, just because there's so many shots fired. Who knows where they are. Basically surrounded at this point. Check out your map again. Gonna go to another little community, not right to boot camp. We're gonna just try to survive for the most part. Once again, maximizing supplies. Always take a look at your mini-map for the shots fired. Either head in that direction to go for the kill, or the opposite, or just head to your next tagged community. Always listen, always look. Constantly looking back and forth at the mini-map. That's your best way to survive, realistically. Anytime I make a run for it, I always kind of get into a little sheltered area. Take a look back at where you came from. Make sure you weren't being followed. Make sure there's no snipers up in the hill. Analyze your next stop. Here's a cool little button that I hope most of you are using. Check it out. You can peek around a rock, peek around a house, take a look without sticking your entire body out. I can see there's a buggy here parked in an unusual spot, so I'm going to approach with caution, basically, knowing that there's somebody parked over there most likely. Gonna close my doors just so I don't get sneak attacked while I'm trying to locate where this other guy is. Always gives you a little warning sign when you can hear a door opening. So listen, look around, watch your mini-map, see the shots fired. So there's a gunfight. Look at your alive, watch those numbers drop. Don't be a part of it. Once again, there's the dude with the buggy, and dead. Easy as that. Little Molotov surprise. Insult to injury, you know? Always looking at my map. Always looking at my map. Can't stress it enough. Know where you are. Don't get caught in the storm. Pretty simple. Really stupid way to die. So I'm going to go over scoping. Here's your scope button. You can equip it on any gun that you want, as long as it adapts. Take a look. That suits me well, so I'm going to stick it there. I hear a vehicle coming. Check it out on your mini-map. Find out where it is. Look around. Look at the mini-map. See where you are at all times. There's our circle. We want to be inside of that. As you can see there, it's pretty quick, but I'm just on the edge. I want to get into as close as the middle as possible without dying. You can hear the supply drop playing in the background. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going after supply drops. I'm going to avoid them completely because I'm fairly well equipped, not too concerned. Gonna take some painkillers here now just to get my second boost bar up. While I'm doing that, I can take a peek at the mini-map, see where I am, see where I want to be, set up a marker, be prepared to approach that area. So let's take a look at our backpack here in the bottom left corner. Click on that, look through the ones with the do not use button. Just click it, drag it out. That means you're tossing it away. Anything with a red mark through it, you don't really need at this point, so you might as well get rid of it to maximize on your loot. Always be conscious when approaching hilltops. There could be a sniper up there, a guy just waiting, anybody waiting to pick you off. Check it out, take a look around, make sure it's safe, listen for footsteps, look for gunfire. Good to go. Once again, approach a safe spot, backtrack, look where you came from, make sure you're not being followed. All about safety. Stay alive. Clear. So I hear footsteps here. It's not on my mini map, but I know he's nearby. So I'm just going to stay quiet as possible, see if they make a mistake. Getting under trees and shrubs here helps maintain your cover. So good time to check your mini maps, top up on energy drinks, painkillers, revive health, things like that. When swimming, always stay under. Watch your lung meter, come up for breaths, fill your lungs, back down again. Otherwise you're going to get picked off in the water. Take some shots from behind here, as you can see, indicated behind me. Instead of engaging, I'm going to run off, heal that health up, find out where he is, go back and retaliate. I accidentally stumble upon this guy, prone in a small room. He can't turn around or do anything. Easy pick off. Also makes a funny video. Thank you very much. Four alive indicated in my top left, and that means there's only 3 guys plus me. Here's some steps. I'm not going to engage. I'm just going to wait for him to make a mistake. And they always do. Just watch. So if you press and hold on your grenade button, you can get a better aim here. Just make sure the timer doesn't count down in your hands. Keep an eye on your mini-map, watch those footsteps, watch the gunfire, know where your enemies are, and don't let them know where you are. I'm just going to toss out everything I have right now, because I know it's pretty useless at this point, just to create a diversion. I got stuck in the storm in the corner of a house at the end of this, kind of my biggest mistake. Jump out the window, Get picked off by a guy who's just waiting for me to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Comment with any questions.